Welcome to How to Cook That. I'm Reardon, and today we're making a simple but delicious dessert which has a strawberry and raspberry sauce down the bottom, chantilly cream piped on top of that, and then a shortbread type biscuit all topped with fresh fruit. To start with, let's make that chantilly cream so that it has time to chill before we need it. You will need a vanilla bean, sugar and cream, and then we need more cream after that and some white chocolate. All of the recipe quantities that you'll need are on the website howtocookthat.net in grams and ounces and cups, and I'll link to that recipe in the description just below this video. Pour the cream and some sugar into your saucepan and then split your vanilla bean in half lengthwise using your knife, and then scrape out the sticky black seeds out of the vanilla bean. Then we want to add the pod and all the seeds and everything into the saucepan with the cream and sugar and heat it over a high heat, stirring it until the cream just starts to boil. Remove that from the heat and pour it through a sieve onto the white chocolate. This will strain out any bits of the pod, but it lets all those little black seeds through, which is what's giving us that vanilla flavour. Allow it to sit for a minute and then stir the now melted chocolate through until it's smooth and completely combined. Then add the remaining cold cream, stir that, and then place the whole bowl into the freezer to chill for an hour. While that's chilling, let's make the biscuit part. To do that, you'll need butter, icing sugar, 1 egg yolk, almond meal and flour. Beat the butter until it's soft using electric mixers, and then add in the icing sugar and the egg yolk and then your almond meal, and then beat that until it is smooth. Now add all the flour in and mix that in just using a spoon until it's just combined. You don't want to over mix it because we're not wanting to make a tough pastry, we're wanting to make a soft shortbready type biscuit. Place the mixture between 2 sheets of non-stick baking paper and then use a rolling pin to press it and push it into a flat sheet. Then use a circle cutter that's just slightly larger than your serving glasses to cut out circles of your dough. If you don't have a cutter, you can use anything that's the right size in your kitchen and then just cut around it with a knife. Take off the excess dough from between the circles and then roll that out again to cut out another circle. Then place that in the oven for about 15 minutes or until they're golden brown. To make the fresh sauce, it's really easy. Just place the strawberries, the raspberries and the sugar into a blender or a food processor and liquefy for 30 seconds. Then strain it through a sieve and use the back of your spoon to push it all through so that you're just left with the seeds in the sieve and the beautiful refreshing sauces in the bowl. Wash, hull and quarter your strawberries. Then take the chantilly cream out of the freezer and whip it up using electric beaters. Now it shouldn't be frozen at all, just really cold. It's important not to over whip it, so stop the beaters and check the consistency. If it's still runny like this, then it needs more beating. Keep whipping it until you can see the beater pattern on top, and when you turn it off and lift up the beaters, it holds its own soft peaks. If you keep beating it at this stage, you'll over whip it and make it start to turn into butter, so the fat's going to separate from the liquid and it won't be a nice texture at all. Place the chantilly cream into a piping bag fitted with a large star-shaped nozzle. Now, if you don't have a piping bag, don't worry, you can just use a plastic bag. And on the caramel cupcakes video on my channel, I show you how to cut the plastic bag there to give the same effect as the star-shaped nozzle. Add 20 ml of fruit sauce to the bottom of each glass. I'm just using a medicine measurer here to get exact even amounts in each glass, and also it gets it cleanly into the bottom of the glass without splashing it up the sides. Then pipe a generous portion of the chantilly cream into each one. Place your biscuit carefully on top and then arrange your fresh fruit in a pile on top of that. Serve it to the table and instruct your guests to push down in the centre of the biscuit, and then they can get a spoonful of the delicious chantilly cream, sauce, crunchy biscuit and fresh fruit all in one mouthful. Subscribe to How to Cook That to see all of the crazy sweet creations first. Click here to go to the channel to see all my other videos, here for last week's video, and this one will take you to the howtocookthat.net website for all of the recipes. Put all your requests below, have an awesome week, and I'll see you on Friday.